This is a level 1 functional skills maths paper from Edexcel. It's split into two parts. In the first part you can't use a calculator, but in the second part you can. A music festival sells tickets on its website. There are 120,000 tickets for sale. Festival news: 118,200 tickets sold in the first hour. How many tickets are still for sale after the first hour? So we're going to take away 118,200 tickets. So 0 take away 0 gives us 0. 0 take away 0 gives us 0. Now we've got to take away 2 from the 0, so we'll look at borrowing a 1 over here, which would make this 10. However, there is nothing to borrow, so we need to borrow 1 from the 2. So the 2 becomes a 1, and this becomes 10. Now we can borrow 1 from it, so it becomes a 9, and this becomes a 10. And we've got now 10, take away 2, which gives us 8. 9, take away 8, gives us 1. 1, take away 1 is 0, and 1, take away 1 is 0. So 1,800 tickets left. Calculate 12 squared, which means 12 times 12. So 2 times 2 is 4. 2 times 1 is 2. Going down, so we put a 0 first. 1 times 2 gives us 2. 1 times 1 gives us 1. Adding them together, 4, 4, 1. So 144 is the answer. Work out 80, take away 6 times 2. So we've got two operations, taking away and multiplication, and BIDMAS tells us that we need to do multiplication before we do subtraction. So we're going to do 80, take away 6 times 2 is 12. So 80, take away 12 gives us 68. Now we've got to work out negative 18, take away 14. So you've got to imagine being overdraft by £18, and then you withdraw another £14, so you're going to negative 32. Or you could think in terms of temperature, but it should still give you the same answer. Rosa makes candles to sell. Each candle is in the shape of cuboid of height 8 centimeters. The base of each candle is a square of perimeter 20 centimeters. Rosa needs to know the volume of one candle. Work out the volume of one candle. Remember to give units with your answer. So we need to work out the volume of the candle, and to work out the volume we need to know length and width and height. We've got the height, but we haven't got the length and the width. We've got a clue though, it says the base of each candle is a square. So thinking of a square will have equal lengths So if the perimeter, so this and this and this and this length adds up to 20, what is each length equal to? So 4 equal 1, so that means 20 divided by 4 is going to give us 5 centimeters. So now we can work out the volume. We know that the length is equal to 5 centimeters. We know the width, 5 centimeters, and we know the height, 8 centimeters. So I can do 5 times 8 is 40. So 5 lots of 40. 5 times 4 is 20. Add the 0 gives us 200 cubic centimeters. Use reverse calculations to show or check of your answer. So I multiplied the first time round. Now I'm going to divide. So 200 divided by 40 equals 5, or 200 divided by 5 equals 40. Round 11.348 correct to 2 decimal places. So 2 decimal places means that we've got to have 2 digits after the decimal point, which means we need to get rid of the 8. But the 8 is bigger than 5, which means we're going to round this up. So this will become 5. So we're going to have 11.35. If it wasn't 8 and we had 4, 3, 2, 1 or 0, we'd have to round down to 11.34. Rashid works at an animal centre. The animal centre sells tickets for 49 weeks of the year. A student ticket costs £9.90. The animal centre sold 23 student tickets last week. Rashid assumes that the same number of students' tickets are sold each week. He wants to estimate the income from the sale of student tickets for the year. Estimate the income from the sale of student tickets for the year. Since we asked to estimate, that means we're not going to use the exact figures. So we're going to round these. So 49 weeks, we can round that to 50 weeks. The cost, we can round that to £10. And 23 tickets, we can round that to 25. So 25 tickets, £10 each, that is £250 for 50 weeks. So 250 times 50. There are 2 quick ways to do this without a calculator. You could just go 25 times 5, or 5 lots of 25, which is 125, and add the 2 zeros. Or you could do 250 times 100 and then divide that by 2, because 50 is 100 divided by 2. Why do we do this? Because multiplying 250 by 100 is quite straightforward. So 250 times 100 means adding 2 zeros at the end. Now halving this, or dividing by 2, we get 12500, 12,500. And this is the end of the first part.